What brings you joy? And we're going to talk about doing what you love and loving what you do, how to give yourself a hug, and loving yourself enough to care. It's Linda Simpson here from this Heartisan channel and from the website Neutralizing with Love. And today is a day of thoughts. I was just thinking about things coming up to the Christmas season that I wanted to share with you. Just ponderings and happy. So, have you thought about it? About joy and loving yourself? And, whether you're involved in the Christmas rush stuff or not, the energy of people wanting their holidays to be perfect can radiate out and they impact you without you recognizing it sometimes. So take the time and just feel into your body and know what's yours and what isn't. And give yourself a big hug for being clever and magical and awesome. I just wanted to share these happy magical flowers with you because flower magic's there. Flowers don't ponder human emotions. Not lots anyway. Mostly they just want to do their joy thing. What are you going to do over the holiday season? You could comment below if you'd like. I'd love to hear. I really would. My plan is to relax. I'm actually going dark on digital land. I've decided to leave social media to itself for the next 3 weeks and just be me. Michael and I, hubby and I, have a project involving tidying up our garage. And I have a personal project based around an offer that I've been led to share out in 2022. So they're the kind of things that we're working on. Now, how do these things get baked and out there? This one's about Imagineer land. The absolute magic of lying in a cloud and letting your creative juices flow. Try it out. Just imagine it. Use your mindscape. Well, it's what I call Imagineer land. And lay back into that fluffy, cushioned cloud and drift on your creative bubble. Just let the flow happen. Ask your brain to record any important things that you'd like to retrieve after this cloud lying session. Or have your phone on record so you can just say some things out loud. And then trust and be in the cloud and let the juices flow. I just love these moments in time that I gift myself. And then you ground it in the earth. So from the cloud adventure to the earth, ground your creative flow into a journal or a picture board or a vision board. I've been playing with a vision board for my 2022, probably my first 6 months. And the magic of grounding it is brilliant. It's just something you've got to do to see. And if you ground your creative flow into like a journal or a picture board, you'll find things start to happen. And even if you never act on the thoughts, what you've done is you've confirmed to your creativity that you're willing to flow. And that's magical. That's magical. So hey, Christmas here down under in the Southern Hemisphere is very much, it's hot, it's summer, and it's beach-based. And our culture, especially here where I live in Queensland, it is absolutely beach-based. And families just gather for Christmas. It's the whole, not prawn on the barbie, because, when you're outside and it's hot, that's not healthy. But the whole barbie thing happens along any waterways with public lands. And just families gather. And I usually cycle for my exercise, and just seeing all the happy, it's just a joy. Just so if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I know it's going to be cold, so you'll just be dreaming of summer, but you've then got all of the beautiful cold winter things to do. And that's where like mulled wine and eggnog and all of the warm Christmas things really come into play. We have them here, but it just doesn't mean as much when it's really, really hot. So on living and joyful stuff, I just wanted to talk about joyful living a little bit more. Often when I'm meditating and just sending a question out to my guidance, I ask, how can I be of service today? And the regular answer truly is about living my most joy-filled life. That's how I'm doing my journey plan. And that's too simplistic sometimes, it really is. But you know what? The synchronicities that occur when you move ahead, when I've moved ahead in joy, are amazing. And I always thank myself for listening when I do that. So give it a go. Follow your joy and let it go when it gets too much, because sometimes you push it. But yeah, living joyfully is magical. It's so magical. So I'm sprinkling some fairy dust on you now, some magic fairy dust. Wander through the portal and let the fairy dust just sprinkle on you. So thinking about vision boards and the future in 2022, my thoughts are that whatever vision you have of your next week, month, 6 months, or a year, they're more than likely to evolve, whether you're applying positive or negative energy to them. So have a think about what you're applying your energy to. And if it calls to you to apply energy to one positive thing, just don't overwhelm yourself. Just think about one thing you'd like in your 2022 world. One lovely, creative, useful, changed thing. Then dive into it, live in it, expand on it, and see how you can come back and include the smallest step in your current world. Now, you might not think, if you start thinking, I can't do anything about this, then of course you'll block it. But if you just go, what's one thing? What's the tiniest thing that you could do? And usually it's a mindset move or a picture on the fridge or something. Just do something that keeps that dream alive for you. Something. So, thinking about being down under, we're going to get New Year before you, Northerners. And did you know that Gisborne in New Zealand is the first city kissed by the sun of a new day? People actually visit there and sit on the beach so that they can be the first people kissed by the sun of the new year. For your new year, I send many love bubbles of joy and happiness and creativity out to you to begin your new year in the style that you wish. And going back to the vision board, spend some time on your 2022 picture. Tell me about it. I'd really love to hear. I love other people's ideas expand yours. That's probably one of the biggest things that you could consider. That's why group energy is so amazingly potent. And I have so much fun delving into my pictures. I meditate on my vision board and ask myself questions and do the why thing. So that's one of my methods for fine-tuning why I want something on my board or why I want to grow it. Why? Why would I want this level of abundance? Why would I want to share my knowledge? Why would I want to create a course? Why would I want, you get the picture. Why? So enjoy discovering why. Not big why, don't do that. Don't make it hard on yourself. Go where you know and grow from there. And I do send happy and abundant love bubbles out to assist you. But I need to tell you that you are the magician in your world. There are magic books inside your heart library just waiting for you to visit and read them. So sit in the quiet, find your heart library, and go find the next book for you. Open the page and read the wonderful, wonderful opportunities that come your way. And find what suits you. When you know yourself so well that you can lovingly choose well for you, this is more magic. This really is. I had a goal for 2021 around my fitness and my general health. And part of it was asking my body to clearly define what it wanted to do on any day. And you know, through this, I've established that my body enjoys a daily yoga practice. That's what I do. Every evening, sometime between bed and dinner and bed, I practice yoga. I go to some public practices as well, but this is my at-home practice. And I go to bed with that clarity. I love cycling. I love the freedom, and I love being beside the water and cycling. I truly am blessed to live in a part of the world where there's so many baby boomers here that there are bike paths everywhere to keep them safe and off the road. So bike paths along the river, bike paths along the lake. We are blessed. And bush bike paths. So happy. Anyway, just find what suits you. That was really my thought for you here. And that leads you to that being happy. When you know what suits you, then you can laugh and be happy. When you know what suits you, you can say no to things that you would previously just feel about because you said yes to and you don't want to do it. Sit back. Don't say yes straight away. Teach yourself to see what it is. Teach yourself how you want to do things. And you know what? When you do what you love and you love what you do, life works. That sounds really big sometimes. I know when I heard it, I thought, too simplistic, way too simplistic. Not, it's really not. If you are at the point where you're doing what you love, I'm just so happy for you. Thank you. You're holding the light for those people behind us that are learning how to do that. You know, some of us, not me particularly, but some of us beautiful souls have to earn dollars in a place that doesn't necessarily uplift us. If this is you, then aim to see the happy places, the happy moments inside this job. Don't do the grumpy thing. Don't say, I hate work. Don't do that. It burdens your soul. It burdens your heart. Look at what happy places you can find. I mean, truly, if that means that you've got a window you can look out of, that's it. If that means that you've got a crystal in your pocket that says, I love my family and they're always with me and that's why I'm doing this, that's great. What about this person that you like at work? What about smiling at someone and how you don't know how that's going to affect somebody? What can you be? Who can you be at work that makes the vibration lift and helps the vibration lift? I mean, this isn't a rule, but if you really do have to earn dollars in a place, make it work for you. Make it work for you happily and with love. And then when you get there, because I tell you what, moving jobs doesn't shift your ability to see better things about you. You have to feel better about you before the job will work for you. If you need more clarity on that, just drop me one of those harassing notes below. But I tell you what, I've had such a fun year sharing my YouTube videos with you and the shorts. And thank you for the support and the involvement. This Heartisan channel's grown and I'm just so happy. I just so enjoy coming and sharing my opportunities, my gifts and my happies with you here. So I am sending you happy hugs and a massive love bubble to surround you in bursts of joy and bright light. And I will come and see you in 2022. Much love, beautiful being. Bye for now. Mwah.